Hi, this is Barry Nelson, and welcome back to another 250 Tuesday message. This week I want to talk a little bit about problem solving and also innovation. And the first thing what I'd like to suggest that you do, let's pick a fairly common issue out there. You got two teams that work together in a process and they produce vital products in the outputs. Okay, so you get multiple teams working together to kick out incredibly complex products sometimes. Or let's say it's moderate to complex. Or if it isn't either of those, low complexity but massive productivity, performance expectations to get products out the door. Okay, so you get multiple teams. Now, I want you to consider finding two teams, and you may know of somebody, even personally, okay, two teams that regularly have to work with each other, and they run into problems. There are certain things that they just can't get done working together. In fact, it's even worse. They don't like each other, which is not necessarily a bad thing. Okay, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but what's really bad is when they don't like each other and they disrespect each other. Disrespect in the workplace leads to all sorts of other performance issues. Take a complex product, mix two teams together that don't respect each other, and you've got major gaps in performance. As a performer yourself, you've been with the 250 Tuesday message for a reason for quite a while. Some of you upwards of 3 years. Okay, you're always looking for new ways to solve performance issues. Now, you're not necessarily the person I'm trying to reach here. It's all those other people who aren't tied into this conversation. So here's what you can do very simply. Instead of having the two teams work on a common problem, okay, that's complex and getting into the blame game, okay, it's vital that they start communicating better together, but you got to remove the blame from the scenario completely. So here's my advice. You've got procedures, vital procedures, what I call vital procedures that need to be updated. You and I both know there are some vital procedures out there that need to be updated, and they're fairly complex. So my suggestion is this: create a 10-week program where these people come together once per week. Now, if you've got two teams, you could have a lot of people there. So here's a suggestion. Pick the high-performance supervisors and team leads and pick the high-performance frontline performers. Okay, so that rewards great performance over time and also pulls people together that are focused on trying to perform well. Now, if you get these two teams working on a common process together, redefining the process, documenting current examples of the process when it's working well, documenting current examples that represent low quality standards. Okay, because you've got to define what low quality is so that frontline performers that are actually demonstrating day-to-day tasks will know what low performance is. All right, so that's a tip. So you want to get these teams working together over a period of weeks. And this is where somebody else externally comes involved. Okay, it's like Tim Hortons or Starbucks. I'd go for Tim Hortons. I'll talk about Starbucks in a couple of moments. Tim Hortons, buy some donuts, buy some healthy treats, whatever you want to do, buy some water and get some coffee and tea together and have these people get together once per week. Okay, it doesn't take too much of a budget to do this. Okay, once per week for an hour and get them working on processes with homework. Okay, methods and procedures to improve the existing processes. Okay, and what you'll find is week after week, as they're working together on process-related documentation, okay, they'll start to work on issues that are holding the team back, and they'll start to have respectful conversations. Now, it's absolutely vital that you find a good facilitator. Now, I've done this a number of times, but you've got people internally, okay, sometimes a little bit more senior, but not managers in either of team areas. You want to find somebody internally that can facilitate these meetings, where people come together to share what they've done over the last week. So each hourly meeting is documenting what they're going to do over the next week, okay? And you've got to remember, some of this is on their own time, okay? Taking time on their own time to actually document procedures better. High performers will do that. Now, if you got some challenges in trying to implement this procedure, it doesn't have to be chargeable. You can always call in and ask us how to achieve this. But it's been done before, and it works incredibly well. Because working on processes and procedures rather than the actual problems gets people working together without the blame game. Okay, now I wish you every success this week, and also I'd like to finish off by thanking you. As time's gone on over the last few weeks, you've helped us raise $1,400 plus for the Ride for Heart that's coming up. You can click on the link below to see where we currently stand. And remember, you can get access to that stress relief seminar that we were talking about a couple of weeks ago. Okay, you can get that internally for as little as $250. Full receipts coming back from a charity as well. This is Barry Nelson signing off for another week. See you in 7 days. Bye.